Nice coffee.
Thanks.
So I'll be back. I have rice cooking if you want. There's food from last night that I made that you could microwave if you get hungry. I'll be back by lunch. Yeah. The food is pizza rolls. I said I have food made. It's pizza rolls. I'm leaving you, girls. I'm leaving y'all. Alright, and also real quick, before I leave to Sam's right now, I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update. Shout out to one of my best friends, Elvis. This was his old welder, and he actually upgraded his and got a Lincoln electric one for a hell of a deal, to where he was saying I could have this, but I told him, I was like, let me make an offer, let me buy it off you. He was nice enough to just let me have it as is. So again, Elvis, if you're watching this, I just seen you the other day, but still, again, thank you. I've already put it to use right here. If you guys already noticed, the Scooter Punks kickstands that are extended for the longer front ends that we run, like Urbans, these tend to droop a lot. No matter how new your spring is, it'll droop because of the weight of the kickstand when you're riding. What I did is I bent up a little piece of metal and welded it up right here. Real ugly, but real sturdy. I've been riding with this on the freeways and the worst streets ever, and it's still held up, so the welder is doing what it has to do. And also for a bit of context, I used to have the same exact welder, I think about 3 or 4 years ago, and I was sharing it with a friend here, and then he had taken it back, so I didn't have a welder, and before I could invest and put into here, I moved for a bit, so I never actually had one for a long time. So it's good to be back, be able to do a lot of stuff, maybe help my friends out, maybe get a little better so my welds don't look like that. This thing, she's gotten it down. She's been riding this. If you guys don't know or don't remember, I'll put the thing for the video here where we picked this up and she learned how to ride it. She's been getting real comfortable. She's been cruising around. No hiccups or problems at all with the bike or her riding, so I'm happy for her. The iron head, same deal. Thing has been bulletproof. Thing has been treating me right. Same thing with this bicycle. Thing's held up. I'm just taking around the block and cruising around with our dog and stuff, and it's a nice little piece. If you guys also haven't seen that video, I'll throw it up right here, but everything's good with that. And let me show you what I found at the swap meet. I don't know if you guys remember. I got the Wide Glide nacelle shroud thingy, and there it is. It's on. I'll get a better video of it in the daylight. What's up?
She just pooped right there, so I have to walk her.
No, you still have to walk the dog.
Why?
Because she needs to walk. Just because she pooped in the front lawn doesn't mean anything. Alright, so this is your guys' chance now. This is early in the video, but I'm gonna ask for it. Roast me if you think it's ugly, if it looks stupid, if it looks out of place, if it doesn't look like it belongs, it looks weird. Comment it. Like, straight up let me know, because personally I don't even think it looks good, but I think it's just unique enough for me to want to keep, and maybe it'll grow on me, maybe it'll grow on others, but right now I think it looks a little weird. What do you think?
Austin Butler has one, so.
Okay, his is a Hydra Glide one on the pan head. This is a freaking regular Fat Boy one, but yeah, I had to do some cutting and some weird stuff and whatever.
DIY.
A little bootleg DIY, but it fits and it works. But like, yeah, take the opportunity now to like either tell me, oh wow, that looks great, or honestly, buddy, that looks stupid with the rest of the mods on your bike. I'm here for it, because I know that this doesn't look good to a lot of people. It doesn't even look good to me, but I hope it grows on me. Also, not to mention, I don't know if you guys can tell from the video, but it's actually getting a little crispy these mornings. Usually we wake up at like 8, 7:30 and it's actually already pretty warm. It's already 9 a.m. and it looks like a little foggy and it's a little chilly. Like I could have used a flannel this morning. So I guess we are officially entering fall weather. Morning, sir. Dude, it actually feels like fall almost, huh?
Yeah, finally, right? Not cooking and shit.
Wrap it up, bro. Tell me, like, what actually did you all do? Because from the first day you got this, I remember you were like stranded and then taking the clutch.
So I put it, well, I rode it around. I thought it was solid, but I should have, checked it over more.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. It ran, it kicked over first kick, and it ran good. And then I was riding it home, I rode it home and made it home, and then I was riding it back to work the morning after. It was like the second day after they picked it up.
I think I remember that.
And then I was like looking at the tailgate of the truck in front of me, and I saw my headlight flashing. I was like, oh shit. it's not charging or something's going on, and it was like the battery's dying or something.
Yeah.
And then I felt like, I was like, oh shit. So I like downshifted, and then I got it over into the bike lane. Light wouldn't come on. I was like, oh, the battery's fucking dead, so I'm not gonna keep kicking it like it's gonna mag or nothing.
Yeah.
So I just called Lou. He came and scooped me up, and I knew it was probably the regulator or the stator, either one. So then the battery was old as I just thought I'd get a new one. Got a new battery.
Yeah.
Put a new voltage regulator on it. The new wire all the way to the battery, to the positive. And
Okay,
then-
so you didn't even use any old connections?
No,
You tried
pulled
not
the
to?
connections off. Like it was just one wire and there's no breakers on this thing. It's just straight to the battery.
And it helps rule things out too, and you're not like resplicing to anything like old.
This is the new one right here to the positive.
Okay,
And
good
then
gauge
everything's
too.
set up, the ground. This is like everything's good.
Okay.
So then wired it up, fired her up, and it wasn't charging. I was like, it's probably a stator. I was like, whatever. So that's what I thought it was after. I was hoping I could just get away with the regulator. And then I was like, whatever. So I let it sit, and we went and did all the shows. Got back, and yesterday I pulled the stator out, and I did it, put it back in, and fired her up, and it's charging, but it's only charging like when I'm like it's only going to like 12.5.
Wait, where's it sitting at? Like 11.9 or 11?
It's 11.6.
And then at like red line, it's
It's
barely.
going to like 12.5. So I'm like, bro,
Well,
I don't know what it could be.
well, I don't know. Is it on your? I don't know if it's different for like I don't know, not older. Nah, it should still
shouldn't
rev
be.
up.
It should be at 13.5.
Yeah, you're
when
right,
it
you're
revved
right.
up. It should be at like at least 12.5 when it's idling, maybe.
No, yeah, I tried to rule out.
It's just running on battery most if it's on.
Dang it, dude. Yeah, I know. I tried to rule it out. I'm like, oh, maybe Evo or newer gens.
And then when I key the ignition's off and everything, it's at 12 volts. So the battery's fine.
yeah, I mean, you just got the battery.
And then it is charging because it's
just a weak charge.
It's not charging all.
You changed the regulator too?
Yeah, and the stator, and yeah.
Fudge, man.
The whole charging.
Yeah, but pretty much everything you could rule out because on my Ironhead, like I was gonna say like, oh, you know, maybe they rev weaker and don't go as much, but now the Ironhead, the little punch and it goes up to like 14. So, oh man, I mean,
I don't even know if I want to test ride it right now.
yeah, I
I
wouldn't.
already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Now I'm just wondering. It's not like anything's drawing more than it should, right? That doesn't even make sense though. Have you
Even when I run it with just the ignition on, no headlights, no lights.
Yeah.
It's still doing the same thing.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. And dude, the wiring is extremely simple and like nothing's touching anything it shouldn't.
Oh, I forgot I had to adjust this. When I put the clutch basket off, I forgot to adjust the clutch.
Oh, the throws are.
Dude,
Is it grabbing right now?
No, dude.
Or it's completely open.
The covers, look at this. No, look at the clutch on, bro.
Oh, the slide.
I was like, oh, whoops. But yeah, it's on charging, so I was like, man, I gotta figure it out. And then it's leaking oil too, so
Do you know where it's leaking from?
probably the case, bro, or probably I don't know, probably the seal.
Or by the oil pump, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know, somewhere. It's a shovel head, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna leak oil.
Dang it, man. I'm just annoyed about the electrical thing because electrical is like my worst enemy.
I know, I hate it. Simple as hell on these, but it's just like when the shit's not working, you don't know what it could be like.
Well, when you rule everything
And
out.
it's like simple. It's not like there's no bullshit, you know.
Yeah, when you rule everything out and you run in circles and it's like the same problem, it irks you because like, you're not trying to go back and like, oh yeah, this battery's bad maybe, and then check, but whatever. Yeah, it's growing on me, dude.
That's good.
Like even I know it doesn't look good, but like hopefully, I just slapped it on because I wasn't sure if I was committed. I want to round this off too,
Yeah, dude. I was
You
like,
know what I'm saying?
Make it look
like OEM-ish.
flush it on the tree, and it would be even.
Oh, like flat.
Yeah, like over the tree like this.
I want to get
Cut the
another.
notch out so it like sits in there flush in the tree. But then at the same time you have this, so it might not work.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Whatever. But hey,
Is it worth it?
So these things, like you know how the Hydroglide ones, people resell for like $200, 180. This is not a Hydroglide. It's a Fat Boy Softail. They're still like $80, $50. Some brothers had to swap me for $10. That's why I wanted to try it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have spent $40 to see if it would hit or miss, but I think I got enough unnecessary chrome on the bike to make this another unnecessary piece. I'm good with it.
That's good.
Thank you. Hard.
favorite part of the day.
Pulling up.
Bringing on the bike though. I was like, it's so cool. They were like, oh, it's so cool to meet you, bro. I was like, dude, awesome, it's cool to meet you. And then we're talking for like 20 minutes, bro.
See, that's the cool thing about like that your skill and your craft has to do with also like having to show up for Beetle to have your guys' stuff out at events. Cause like you actually end up at places that like, say me and the guys don't ride out, or say you
it's far, you know?
Yeah. To where now it's like Virginia City Roundup, people pulling up on you like
what?
And it's funny, they're gonna see this video all late.
Oh shit, almost into your
Yeah, I don't know if you're was it you jackknifed it. Okay, snap. You're like, bro, I'm about to drop this.
I got it. I'm a professional.
Damn, dude. I get you. Favorite part of the day?
Yeah.
You're like, I
Just
did
coming out
that.
here and looking at them all. These ones like jump together.
These two?
Yeah, because they both have boots on them. These are like blue-green.
Yeah, so this and that at some point are going to Japan.
Yeah.
The two shovels. F it, bro. You're like, the last two.
The last two in existence.
Yeah. Right. Man. Dude, this wheel is crazy.
We have one here. I don't want to send it over there.
What
I want to keep one so we can have one for the shop.
what FLH? Yeah, that back wheel is nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's super like
Like there's not even like there's not even a rivet or anything.
it's super like. I feel like that's only like a 3/4 inch thick.
Oh snap.
It's pretty sick.
Man,
It looks
2 to
good.
1. Yeah. Have you wait? Is this one turnkey yet or not?
The key's inside, but
No, I'm saying like, is it like good to go or is it like
it'll start. It broke down on me a couple times, but I think
Classic.
it's just the carburetor.
classic?
Yeah, classic shovel head.
Man, don't get me wrong, I love old bikes and stuff, but like when you're in SoCal and you're trying to like dip every 5 seconds, Evos are kind of sick.
Bro, seriously.
But I
Why do you
mean,
think I build sporties and I love sporties so much?
yeah.
Sporties are the shit. Even Lou said it.
I know when Lou said that like he's owned every kind of Harley and Japanese bike and all that, and, like as far as like style, reliability, and like modification goes, Evo
Can't beat the
Sportster.
Sporty.
Yeah, Evo Sportster.
Power. He said he's only faster, more reliable, and better, and sometimes better looking than shovel head. I was like,
Some people will argue, but sometimes, like he said, sometimes. Yeah, because some people just depend on the motor and trans to carry
this,
the whole bike.
Dude,
I know.
this looks great. Like
And it can
anyone
go.
who would hate on it, I don't know. Just feel like I don't know.
That's the thing. I think.
It looks like the pinhead rolling down the street at first glance.
I think Evo Sporties are like Little Caesars. Big mafia boss.
Big body whip.
God damn. Jeez, you got body back there.
Look at that upsweep, big dog.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. No, but hey, I think Sportsters, Evo Sportsters are like Little Caesars pizza. It's like, it's bomb when you don't got someone in your ear telling you it's whack. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, hot out the oven, like, Little Caesars is good for the price, you know what I'm saying? You can't argue that. Go find me another $5 pizza somewhere and then tell me
I
that.
love that meme. I haven't seen that meme in a while.
That's how I feel about Sportsters though, you know? Like, overall, for the price point, availability, and reliability, they are great motorcycles. But all it takes is like some snob to be like, yeah, but it's not a.
And I'll just be like, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Like I paid $3,000 for it.
Yeah, how much did you pay for your trans? You know what I'm saying? But whatever, you know. I have nothing against these, but it's like
or just like even like okay, well I built this thing, the whole thing.
exactly. Not even that. I've been around the world and back. Like you know what I'm saying? These things could go on forever.
Hi, all.
Good morning.
Tire has problems.
Your tires having problems again?
Again?
It burned my fender.
Oh, slammed life. F it.
It's what happens when you're static, Momo.
But I think it's fine.
Is it on the inside?
I think it's fine.
Sam, you tell us if it's mine.
Yeah. The air pressure was fine, but
You said you got 4 new tires.
yeah.
Oh, rubbing.
Is that rubbing? Yeah, it's
Yeah, look at the fender.
that's crazy.
It's like black.
How did it rub that much?
This guy.
Oh, it was fucking just coming around and slapping. You pull that off and it's gonna do that no more.
Eh? Yay.
Not this. But
Yeah. Do you know what suspension it's sitting on?
might need to raise your car a little, Momo. I could do it for you.
Like
Really?
a hair. Yeah, like a
dude.
hair.
It's probably on coils.
Yeah, you probably
Open
just
this trunk. Or
the hood. Yeah, the shock towers will tell you. Yeah, because you literally just need to go up
Sure on coils, Momo. You're
like
dead.
1 inch.
Now they cut the springs in this, Momo.
They might have. You'll be surprised, brother.
I wouldn't be
Or
surprised.
heat it up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh no, you're
Oh, you're on
yeah.
coils, Momo. You're
Whoa,
BC,
whoa, whoa,
right?
BC coil.
What?
Damn,
Any problem?
bro.
What?
You got good coils in here.
Yeah, you have decent suspension.
You're scaring me.
Worse suspension in cars in all the cars I have.
All you have to, even then, for now, we could jack it up and then just turn it to the stiffest setting, probably.
You don't even need to jack it up, do you?
It's not gonna be
Oh
gangster
no,
anymore.
look, no, she could camber in like a couple
Dude.
degrees. Look,
Holy shit.
yeah, adjustable camber.
What?
Why has Momo got the badass setup here?
What?
Damn, you pulled up all early, just like
Where'd you
this?
buy this from?
I ordered this.
The coilovers?
No, I just
Oh, I was gonna say.
Who'd you buy this from?
from a mechanic in Torrance, Japanese guy. He loves cars.
To even get rid of this rubbing clearance, you could just go in a couple degrees on both sides and stiffen this up, and then you
I
might.
could fix this tree, you know.
Damn, Momo.
Is it
you
still
got, like,
gonna be
the-
gangster?
Yeah, it's gonna be gangster. It could be even more gangster than you want it right now.
Yeah,
You could be rolling like.
you can try to ride on rim. You want to ride on rim, Momo?
No.
Yeah.
Momo's gonna get her car back. It's gonna be on the ground and be like, Sam, what did you do?
Hard up. She can't even get out the driveway.
I put like 4 fingers on the back.
Yo, shit. Damn, I was today years old when I found out Momo had BC coilovers on
Me
her
too.
freaking.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, the car was that made the car 10 times cooler.
Yeah.
Drive today?
Yeah.
It's called the...
That's the static life, Momo. Is it making bad noises?
No,
You just hear a little rubbing?
A little bit.
no.
Oh, you just saw it.
Yeah, I smelled it when
Oh, yeah.
I got off.
That'll tell
I'll
you.
raise it up a little bit.
Oh, you got the back wheel situated on this? The drum?
Yeah. I can't really tell if the space right.
Oh. Wait, how is it any different than before?
When we took it off and had the space it.
Oh.
So I don't know exactly if the space right, and I can't. Yeah, it's definitely not. I can feel it, but I don't have my tool. Like I have my tool, I would have to take this whole thing off. You know, I mean, obviously I could just do it old school style, but I have like a little tool to see it, like the chain
Oh, that's
Goes on the
smart.
sprocket
Yeah,
and
yeah.
goes straight. It's a little.
Oh, so it doesn't freaking chew up the... Bro, this is the one that I really like how it's set up. Or how it was set up. This is the one that had the 8 overs, huh? That Brody wanted to snag?
Yeah, he took them yesterday so we could go mock them up.
Damn.
These bars are cool.
Are they dimpled? No, they're not. Dude, those are clean.
The hardtail section.
Oh, this. So you're going to start on this to hardtail it?
Yeah. But I gotta go see how many hardtails they have.
Yeah, I was going to say, because if you got one in stock, then I think it'd be sick. Not even for me, bro. For people to see what goes into this, because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even though like I know you do this stuff, part of me just sees it finished or being welded on,
I know,
but
in a little bit. It's been a while because I did those both of them, and then I was like, all right, building it, and then we went to the shows and we did all this and that. So it's been like maybe a month since I welded one together.
yeah, like from beginning to end, right?
Frame, yeah.
Yeah, so starts off like this, got a little bit of
surface rust. I gotta clean. I only gotta clean off the surface rust here, and then all that can get cleaned off when it gets sandblasted. I'm not gonna weld here or nothing, so it's all welded. Maybe I could weld that, but doesn't need it. Everything's ready to go. That's how we get to our sections. They're ready to.
dude, yeah, this
This is
is
basically how you'll receive it. Not all rusty, obviously.
yeah. But this is what you get.
The new inch radius. This is a 5-inch radius bend, and we went to a 7.5-inch radius bend. So
Oh snap.
So on the ones in there in the samples, they're like more swoopy.
Oh, okay, this one looks.
Looks good,
But you can tell the difference of the.
yeah, only when you see it.
Oh yeah, that's way less dramatic.
Yeah, look at that bend. That's way better.
So that's what they're gonna be receiving.
This is gonna be our new style.
Wow.
That's really like the only thing that we changed.
But even
Everything
then,
else is gonna be pretty much the same.
so what goes first? So
Top of the frame.
chopping the frame. Okay, and do you put it on the chopping block, like up here, or on the jig, or how do you do it?
I measure it up and then I just cut it on the ground. And then once it's cut in half, I throw it on the drums.
All right, all
Put
right.
them together. Well, I gotta prep the frame first.
Do that.
Right now, I gotta finish.
That's
I was
crazy.
telling her, She gave it to me, and I was like, "This is going on the toolbox, bro."
Yeah.
Next to fucking Russell Murchie.
No, shout out to the homie Rick and his lady Gomez Science.
Paige.
Yeah, Paige. Dude.
Rick and Paige, shout out them.
Stupid talented. Like,
is that straight on there? Don't look like it.
Paige looking like, what the fuck?
She's like, you fucking putting my sticker crooked on your box, motherfucker.
She's like, stick to fabrication.
No, she's like, you fab up bikes, can't even put a sticker.
Yeah, you can't even line up a
That's
sticker.
not straight either. It's gotta be perfect.
Now, guys, if you have the chance, go on her page and you could spend some time.
Go on Paige's page.
Go on Paige's page.
She's heard that one before.
Extremely talented. She's keeping an art form alive. Like,
sign painting.
Yeah, sign painting.
She painted the signs for the bike that won the best in show at Virginia City. I'm blanking on the guy's name. I'm sorry, but and then she also painted the one Tony Mendelin. Tony Mendelin painted the bike that won, and then she also painted signs for Tony Mendelin.
Dude, she does this, bro. Chopper stuff is cool, but she painted the signs for Trader Joe's, dog. That's a pretty big deal. Yeah, you know, it stands out. Yeah, shout out Paige. But seriously though, like, that is an art form that's dying. Like, please look at her page, see if you know anyone who like needs any custom work, because she is doing something that I thought was like a dying art. Well, it is a dying art form, but she's keeping
a
it
Beetle
alive.
sticker on this. Yeah, let me put a sticker on there. I don't even have a Beetle sticker on my thing either.
Damn, the wall right here. I never really actually sat here and looked at it.
There's nothing crazy. It's just bullshit I got in like packages.
Damn, this is what a bare Sportster frame is. Like, some people might, you know, go to the grave not knowing what a like completely naked Sportster frame looks like, and now y'all seen it. Sounds like I got no cutting wheels. Oh, tape measuring. Yeah, you gotta be real precise when you do this stuff. We're gonna watch him do it right now.
Yeah, straight up. So I never forget, bro. You cut it right here, 4 1/4 inches from the motor mount, 13.595, which is that. I just use the metric tape when I use this. I was like,
Yeah.
I found it.
Damn, dude, this is pretty.
It's pretty accurate. It's more metric is always more accurate than standard. Just
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and then this is the bevel. Like, this is all like, this is for someone who's like, I'm showing how to do it. Like, this is just put a rosette and put a bevel on it, and then there you go. This is the cut dimensions.
But this is the dimensions you go by all the time, huh? Damn, the precision, y'all. What is that?
This is just the,
Oh, the actual, like...
yeah, showing you how it would just be. That's what you got to do to the frame. You should do this to your frame anytime you
Yeah.
do any hardtail. It's not even just this hardtail kit.
No, I see that all the time. Like, you... So is there like zero tolerance for this? How does this go?
Tolerance.
Huh?
There's tolerance because of the frame jig and the slugs.
Okay.
You just want to be accurate as possible.
Okay. I was gonna say, because when I saw the measurements down to the point, you know,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro. Like, I was like, are you getting a laser measuring thing? But always some tolerance for the frame.
Always is. So how do you read the metric tape? Is pretty simple.
Talk to me. Or talk to the people.
So the first one, 3 4. So it's gonna be 1 2 3. This is the first number, 3,
Uh-huh.
30, and then 45. So you're gonna go here, 3. Oh, 1 2 3 4. Oh, see, that's the first 2 numbers.
Yeah.
3 4, and then 5 in the middle, 5, and then 0.3, and it doesn't go that down. So it's gonna be like just a little bit after that. Like it would be like, you know, 34.5 right there. That's
Yeah.
34.5. So that's what it is. 34.5, 345, 34.5. And then if you measure that too, it's gonna be about 13 point.
So if someone bought this hardtail from you and they fab and they do that stuff, it's coming with this paperwork?
It's gonna come with that, but it's also gonna come with the exact, like, yeah, it's gonna come with instructions, and then I'll make it simpler.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I mean, even then.
This is for me, bro. Look,
Yeah.
Put them together. That right there. So there's tolerance for it, so I just kind of go 3 4 5, boom. And then I just, in my head, I know that I marked it there.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, all right, give it a little bit of a 0.3.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah, so you're not freaking missing anything.
yeah, but it's 0.3, you know what I mean?
And then now this, what do you measure
This one
from?
you could use, this one's not as difficult. It's just 4 1/4 from the motor mounts.
Okay.
But it is kind of hard to get like the exact. You should definitely always clean the frame before you start cutting it.
Bro, the people want to know what you're using, dog.
Greaser from Harbor Freight. Or
Is that purple power or whatever?
it's this, whatever this is.
Oh, Zep. Oh, that's industrial. It literally says it.
It's from Home Depot.
The Home Depot.
Just the greaser
yeah.
and a little tiny bit of water, just so it's not killing my breath or
I'm sure there's
my
a
nose.
I'm sure there's a couple people too that even if they're not gonna go on and do this whole hardtail and strip it down, like they could use a little degreaser on their bike sometimes.
It won't hurt.
Yeah, cause like spraying it with like like regular like cleaning stuff, like the detail sprays and stuff, it doesn't do as much as this. Some people have never seen the underside of a frame either. That's where the freaking kickstand spring goes to. Freaking voltage regulator.
Everything's dimpled.
Yeah.
Like the factory like harness and shit.
For your pleasure.
Yeah.
Hey, another wild thing too that trips me out is hypothetically, you have your frame, you cut it, you get it hardtailed, and you want to do some cool powder coat job. Are you at any point concerned about the VIN for yourself?
If I'm not gonna sell it, no. Or honestly, no. If it's gonna go to Japan, kinda.
Oh yeah, if it's going out, but I'm saying like for personal use or possibly might sell even to someone down the line. Yeah, right? Cause I have this friend Chase, he's the homie, but like he went all out on a swing arm Sportster. I'll put a picture of it, but he went cream on the frame and it looks swaggy. And then he just has this black, like I'm like my boy, like, and you know what? He's the homie, like he's got his own reasons, but that's why I ask. Cause I thought
Dude, I'm getting the whole thing sandblasted and this thing is gone.
Gonzo's, right? I mean, you still got the neck. You always
Or
have
you
the
could
neck.
peel it off and just put it somewhere because it might be cool to have.
Yeah,
There's no reason.
That and then even the neck stamped. So I mean, I don't know how thick you're laying it down
Dude,
that you can't read that.
If you go look on the ones out there, they're powder coated, like legit layers of powder coat, and you can still see them. They're really thin, but they're still embossed in there. You can still see them.
Shout out to homie Chase, but yeah, like that always caught me off guard. I'm like, wait, like, is it like when they say you can't rip the tag off your pillow or else the cops come? Or your mattress, right?
Yeah.
Your mattress.
Illegal. That's one of the most illegal things you can do.
Yeah. Ride with no license, freaking do all that, but do not rip the tag off your mattress. Shop time with Momo.
Shorty Chrome, thank you.
Yeah, Chrome Shorty going out, huh? You don't have to name the person, but what city is it going out to? Do you know?
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Going to Frisco. It's going to the airport. Homie must work at the airport.
It must be Scott Lang. Nice. Scott Lang from San Francisco.
What size?
Large.
Nice.
Oh, why, you know who it is now? You know a large in San Fran? You know exactly who it is?
It's dirty underneath.
He's my best friend.
Look at Sam. He's making sure quality control. He's making sure it's good to go
Pretty
first.
sure it looks dope.
Yeah, see, alright, you're good. They test their products before anything.
On this because this was the one that was at Virginia City.
Oh, it was actually out and about?
Yeah. It was out in the rain and shit.
Oh, see?
Check under there. Let me clean this for the
See? You know what I'm saying? Quality control. Beetle don't play.
Where the fibers at?
And just know this is all taped up with a pink tape roller.
With the Beetle tape.
With Beetle tape. Someone's gonna be like, where can you buy Beetle tape?
This is so cool. It has Japanese on it.
Damn.
Brand new black visor for him.
There it goes, brand new, see? It could have got away with just like trying to wipe down the outside one, but nope. Look at Sam. Beetle, y'all. Yeah, this is what I'm curious to see because to get the measurement of from that plate.
Use a speed spray.
Ah, now that makes a lot more sense.
This is just a rough. It's not like exact, but it's way better than trying to eyeball it.
Yeah, with like a floppy tape measure.
Yep.
There you go.
See, and now just measure. 4 1/4. See?
That's hella useful.
It's got a level on it. It's got a scribe.
Damn, brother.
So I could just.
And again, for anyone who'd be watching that, like, oh, what tool is that?
Combination square.
A combination square.
And you can loosen it. It's a ruler and a square.
Damn, that's top notch. I mean, you have to.
Fabricators.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fabricator has one of these.
You need it.
Most people have one of them too. Standard tool. I can be precise.
So you use
This is just me being extra precise for my satisfaction.
So shaft collar. I think it's even better for someone who might like not be as experienced as you to even have that as a guide. Ohio. Ah, I'm learning. Morning, brother.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, no problem.
How are you?
Good.
I was just asking about you, dude. I was like, where's Kang at, dog?
What a guy, what a guy.
7 leaves.
7 leaves, what a legend.
What a legend. Bro, it's trippy how the camera picks it up. It looks like it's not even moving.
That's why we use this instead of a cutoff wheel. The cutoff wheel would have busted.
Yeah, that and you couldn't get that near either.
See, we work on the ground with these guys. Especially with the cutting tools.
Yes, sir. That's it, done. Off to Japan.
There you go.
Damn it, look at that though. This is interesting to take account of. Look at, you know, not that, I guess tension would be the word, but the tension of how the frame's put together to where like when you split it, two down, one to
See
go.
how fast this shit is with these shaft collars?
Yeah, shaft collars, you don't have to like guess if you're running it straight or nothing. Or you don't gotta walk around it and double check. One last measurement. That's such a great... What happened? That's such a great detail that you land on your bike, bro. Funny how much work it is, right? All for it to go unnoticed sometimes.
But I don't do it. I don't do this part so that people notice it. I do it so that you don't see it. You know what I mean?
No one thinks about it.
I don't do it so people be like, oh, he took the. I do it so that they don't even see it. Like,
It's not even a thought.
they don't think about it. That's
Yeah.
why I do it. I don't want people to be like.
Draws less attention to the neck. Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't even want people to be like, oh, he cut that off. Like, if they know, they'll know. But that's not even like about. That's the point. I just don't want it to be there.
Less is more, even if it takes some work, right?
That's why. Like, I don't know who I was talking to about that show. I was like, no, I just do it because I don't want to see it. Like, I don't do it so like. I mean, it looks way better. But I don't do it so like people were like, oh, that looks good. I do it so they don't see it, so they don't notice it.
Yeah, so there's less to look at.
I do it so you don't notice it, not so you notice it.
Yeah. All right, so to what Sam was saying, how he does the neck thing. Look at this, guys. So like at first glance, you just see the Sportster all built up and looking clean, and you don't even realize that this was cut and filled. Same with this bike. Like you just think that's how it looks, but same thing with this. He cut off the little fork lock tab thingy that comes stock on these. That's what he's been doing right now.
When I fill that up and I plug weld it.
That's what I was about to ask, like how, because I was looking at the frames outside and it looks factory flush, so I was
Doesn't it look
thinking,
good? It just looks better.
so I was gonna say,
Without
so you
that thing, yeah.
weld it up.
Yeah. You just like don't notice it, huh? It just,
Yeah, like
it just flows, right?
you don't see like anything's missing.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's.
Yeah, like it doesn't look like you left it like that, or like this. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at both the frames, and you could. It draws way less attention to the neck.
It's just I don't know.
It cleans up
It's
area.
the detail.
Yeah,
I guess,
yeah.
integrity. I don't know. Just being like, I don't want that there.
Yeah, yeah.
And you just need to do this to get this on the jig.
What's that? Oh,
Cut this piece off right here.
wait, what did you cut off the frame?
The original kickstand stopper.
Oh, because you guys' frame runs them, right?
Yeah, I mean
Hardtail?
not the stopper, but the one that holds the spring. This piece, and you cut this off.
Oh, okay.
Just because it won't fit on my jig, and then I weld a new one on.
Getting closer.
I gotta bevel this edge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so for someone, like, I understand it, but for someone who doesn't know fabrication or anything, like, how would you explain what you're doing and why?
So the point of this is, so if you look at this material, like, it's just like straight, like, you know, like a cut, straight flat cut, it's flat. And this is like, you know, parallel. So this, you just shave it down like 45 or however many degrees, you know, you can get by your eyeball. And the point of that is when you butt the other piece up, you're gonna have a gap, like a, not a gap, but like a fillet, so you could fill up that area with weld and then get a more penetration in that area
Then you would
material. Then you would, yeah,
like butt to butt, like this flat. Yeah,
it would just be welding like a flat seam. This is a bevel, and on the hardtail kits they're also beveled.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You have a perfect landing when you butt them up, and you can weld that, fill it up with weld, and you're gonna get a solid penetrated weld through there, guaranteed.
And I bring this up because fabricators like yourself and people that know the trade, like, they understand the concept, but I feel like there's a couple of YouTube welders and like backyard boogie people that like don't understand the concept of why you leave some sort of gap to bridge over, like you said, give it a fillet. So
I don't know, the best I could explain it is like if you just, like if you took out, like if you're gonna like fill like a little ditch of sand, if you take out some sand in the middle and you put water in, the water's gonna seep down in there way faster, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's like the same exact concept, I guess.
And then for some people who don't know, like, the importance of what you're doing. So what is that again? Like, technically?
Like a plug. I'm drilling a hole so I could plug weld it or rosette weld it so that it has a better, like...
Yeah, so pretty much the hardtail section has a slug that goes in. So instead of just like welding up here, it gives it more structure to weld.
Preparation and calculation, and then 10% welding and
like execution. Welding. But the most time-consuming part was this, the prep.
Always prep.
Yeah, and then after that,
90% prep always.
There you go. And then the frame will slip in. So right now it's throwing the frame onto the jig. Here it goes, guys. And then this jig, is this something you made, bought?
This is a jig we got. They used to make the Crap Tech frames on these.
Oh, okay, damn.
But yeah, it's all adjustable. It's just the axle plate set up in the next setup, and you could just and all you have to do is, like, if you want to switch it up for whatever, put a wider one or slimmer one or taller one for.
But this one's already set, like, as is for the Sporty.
It's pretty. No, not really. It's just super adjustable. So like all I have to do is listen to these.
Oh, that's right. You're the one who has your own jig, which I will show that in action. Yeah, I love that thing.
For good results.
You gotta blur this part out. No, yeah, I mean, like, dude, I'm not even just trying to talk to the camera. I mean, even for you, I wanted to say, like, this is a kind of an important video because whether someone buys this rear section from you guys and plans to do it themselves, or they plan to send their frame out to get done,
to me?
I think it's important that they see what actually goes into
the process of how we do things here.
Because it's easy for someone that doesn't know, you know, the process to just jump up and say, like, oh, you just cut a frame and weld it. It's like... No, but it's true. Like, a lot of people just think, oh yeah, I can cut and weld. It's like, well, the measurement, like everything that you showed so far. So,
well, in our kit it's set up so where that if you want to do it in house in your garage, you definitely can.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of, you know, choppers and everything like that. So, made it so where it's you know, user friendly. You could mount it up. You could use your motor as a jig, like how most you're supposed to do. And yeah, as you should do. And yeah, you could tackle this in your house on the table or on the ground if you had and MIG weld it together, like
Yeah.
you don't have to TIG weld. The whole frame is TIG welded.
Yeah.
But right here, you
I mean, you're gonna slug up, you know, the rosettes, like it'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, you guys got to figure it out. That's why I think it's cool though, because someone might be discouraged, like, oh, I don't know if I could take that on. I've welded stuff before, but not like this. Well, you're watching it happen right now.
Yep.
And there has to be someone that hasn't seen the original video where you talked about it. But I mean, yeah, this is that freaking DIY Sam special. Sporty jig.
Sportster motor jig. This
Yeah.
represents Evo Sportster motors, all the Evo motors.
Yeah, so like he was saying, like if you guys are doing this in your backyard or something, you want to, you know, mock it all up and then line it up, you're usually most likely going to use your motor. Sam pulls the motor up. Yeah.
It's just really heavy.
Yeah, this is a lot more efficient for the amount that he's doing regularly. Look at that. Do that with your motor. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
right.
someone can.
Some big ass dude.
Yeah, some freaking jacked dude.
I wasn't took one after me either, but they like the confidence. You know? So
And I didn't have the confidence, bro. I was just a fun guy in high school, but the confidence did not kick in till later. People
you
watching,
gotta fake it till you make it.
people watching the video
I
like,
didn't
wait.
have it, but I acted like I did in it, and I kind of believed it too, you know?
Yeah, see, look, okay, so right now Sam's bolting up the frame, so it's gonna be on the jig, but off topic, what we were talking about is not what attracts women, but what I've noticed is that women gravitate towards confidence, but I don't know how to say it. Like Victor's a good example. This guy doesn't even have to try, but he just oozes this like
The confidence.
confidence, like more than you'll ever know, that girls just flock to him. But like there could be a guy who gets his hair cut, wears a good cologne, and like has a nice watch, and like
They're just funny too, though, so.
yeah, see, I don't know where this conversation came from. All right, so
The homies getting girls.
yeah, the homies getting girls. How Sam used to pack his VW Bug at 15 in high school somehow. And he did not grow up in the 50s and 60s either, so don't ask me how that happened. Okay, what is this contraption?
This is a pipe, like a pipe clamp. I just reversed this
Uh-huh.
so that I could spread this axle plates just slightly, because when they get welded, they slightly
Oh, they pull, huh?
get pulled in.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal facing the wheel or nothing, but I just do it to get on the jig right here.
If someone planned a backyard boogie at home, like they wouldn't have to like worry
No,
about
they
this.
wouldn't have to do this. This is only because I have
a jig.
a jig, and it's gonna go on the axle plates and the neck.
Yeah, as opposed to other people, they'd have their motor in there still.
Yeah. Simple, easy, works. I can cut this. I should cut it.
Ayo, but anyone who's watching, just so these videos don't get boring and like turn into a how-to. Do you remember the first time you gave a girl a ride in like driving?
The first time?
Yeah, like the first time a woman sat in your car that wasn't your mom.
Yeah, I was probably in high school when I was first driving. It was probably one of my girly friends or whatever.
Do you remember her name, dog?
It was probably one of them, but I don't know if I should say it.
Imagine she's watching. You don't gotta go government. You can
I
just.
know it was. But I had a lot of friends that wasn't like that were girls, but we weren't like.
Oh, it wasn't like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, how about do you remember the first girl like that wasn't just the home girl that you gave a ride to? Like you know it was on. Like you knew it was on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta get into that right now.
No, I'm just saying. Like, hey, did you have some jams on? Did you have a song
Oh
playing?
yeah, the oldies growing up.
Okay, oldies.
The R&B, what I was listening to at the time. I'm never really trying to be like,
I know.
you know, like
Yeah. Turn it on.
trying to get on, like, you know, nothing too crazy or nothing.
Hey, but was she
I
impressed?
just be doing my thing.
Hey, where did you take her? Home. From school to
I
home.
don't know. It was probably like, I don't know, it was probably like lunch or something.
Okay, like during.
It was
lunch.
in school for sure, because that was when I was driving everywhere, and like there was always people around.
Oh, so it was just
You
like
know
a.
high school is.
Uh huh.
So.
And did she approach you or did you hit her
No, it
up?
was definitely me, bro.
Yeah,
Definitely me, like, you trying to go to lunch? Like, you buy me, I would be like, oh, you buy me lunch, I'll drive anyway. Because I was the only one who drove. I would just be joking though. I would buy my lunch.
Yeah. That's a good line. Yeah, hey, this is a good time for anyone watching this. Like, even if it's a paragraph, I read them, Sam reads them, we all read them. Just write up what happened, like, the first time you gave a girl a ride and, like, how did that go? Like, cause, oh
That's
my
some crazy stories in me.
God. Yes, let me know, y'all. Do you have to blur this part out? Hey, does the frame let out a little moan?
Always.
Yeah. Like you said, this was a jig that you said Craft Tech was using?
Yeah.
Shout out Craft Tech. Their frames are some of my favorite completes. Oh, what would you do without me, brother? Now I could tell people I built this hardtail because I touched the wrench. All right, so a little bit of that goes in first, and right here, line them up. A little bit of the frame, a little bit of the jig. All right, let's see. And I've seen other people actually do the same thing, but they use like ratchet clamps sometimes.
Yeah, these are pipe clamps. This is like a.
That's a good investment.
It's just two pieces, and you find a pipe, and then you get that threaded on the end, and it works.
Look at that. Just like that, guys. Watch it.
Just got a manhandler.
Yeah. Another reason why this video is important, though, for real, is like you can really see what goes into this.
One week later.
Oh, in a workout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There she is.
and that's it. You're done. Right off into the sunset, and it snaps in half. Nah, there it is. So now people will hopefully see when you get these welds, and they're gonna see the importance of the grooves that you made. I know there's probably people wondering like, oh, I'm about to do mine. I don't have that. Well, remember this is a placeholder for the motor, but for someone like himself who's doing this like, you know, every day with all these different motors and frames, it's easier to just lug this around.
Go.
Look at that.
Try getting a sporty motor up inside that jig right now.
By yourself every day, like.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Attempt it. That's why we got this.
This is a build once, cry once. Alright, look at that. So you're about to see how effective this is. And anyone who doesn't understand the concept of what's happening, as this is a placeholder for the motor, what it's doing is truing the rear section of the frame to the front half. Because if all these bolt up here, down here.
Yeah, these are all the stock motor mount locations for the Evo Sporties. So every single piece right here, down here, and down here is gonna bolt up.
Yeah, and like that's as true as it can be.
And it's gonna straighten your frame out to where it needs to be lined up. So where you throw your motor in, you're not gonna have to worry about is it gonna fit.
Yeah, plug and play. So I mean, clearly people would be doing this with their motors to try to true it.
And all you would have to worry about is making sure your neck and your axle are, you know, straight.
Yeah, and how would they do that if they were just
Use a laser. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like a
laser level?
Yeah, or like a plumb bob. So from right here on the axle, hang it down, and you can draw a straight line down to it. But
Yeah, that, I mean,
the eyeball and measurement. If you
Dog track it.
measure, I would measure like from somewhere up here, like the front motor mount, consistent place, to the axle, and it's furthest spot, or it's either its furthest point or its shortest point.
Yeah, just
to the center of the axle, and you can get a measurement on if you need a.
I could do this. I would do the other side. When we busting out that Miller Synchro Wave 7000, dog. It was funny in one of the videos. Someone had mentioned, I believe it was a video where I dropped by your place, and they said, "Sam talks clearly." I like that. The one who holds the camera speaks too gangsta or urban.
Gangsta.
I'm like, brother, my vocabulary is fair, but when I'm hanging out with my friends, I don't feel like I'm in an interview. But
I speak proper.
yeah, Sam's a proper homie. Oh no, I'm sorry. Did I say homie? He's the proper friend.
Proper. What would be a
Not companion. What is the word that they would use?
acquaintance?
Acquaintance. Oh, beyond that.
Beyond that, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Pal. Say pal.
I know. Hey, people really be leaving comments. Or I'm sorry. Should I rephrase that? People really do leave comments. Yeah, I read everything. We all read everything. I read the good ones and the bad ones. But yeah, I talk to Urban and Gangster for everyone. Yeah, but yeah, when he said that I spoke to Urban or something, I was like, brother, let me take you to Crenshaw. Like, tell someone that they speak to Urban out there. Go to Elvis's hood. Oh, what is this? The tungsten grinder. Damn.
There you go. This is actually one of the OG. These are the pieces that I used to put in here.
Oh, like a slug?
Yeah, this is how long they are.
And then you made it as a...
Yeah, I had a bunch of these laying around that I'm not going to use anymore because they all come with them in it.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
I'm going to use this for because I have for long ones. They get long and they get to the store, so that's solid right there.
Yeah, I've never even experienced TIG welding ever, but I've been around it. Yeah, and the concept is real cool, man. You got mad control.
Maximum control over your weld and whatever you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. I know it doesn't really matter, but like, where do you usually get the first weld in?
The rosette welds. I fill those up, and then I attack these guys.
Okay.
One by one.
Let's see it.
And it's good because this jig is holding it straight. It's not going to move. This section's not going to move. This section's not going to move. This is the actual place. So generally, you want to do this one first. These aren't going to move at all. At all.
You're right.
Here and here, you're not going to get any warpage at all. So
Yeah.
that's why I just get at it and burn it, you know. But obviously, being mindful of how hot the pieces could be coming and all that shit. So I talk urban too, guys.
Yeah.
I say and shit like that all the time. Like,
Whoa, brother. You're scaring him off.
it's scaring them off.
He probably hasn't even watched a single video since he heard me talk, so.
Too urban for me.
Oh my gosh, too urban? Has he seen our hair? Has he seen our clothes?
It's like, I don't know, someone who, it's like just keeping a tempo, you know, it's like a lot of people weld to metronomes. So like this one, I'll just be like,
music, y'all, music.
you know what I mean? Just like hearing the music, whatever it is.
So we got an auto darkening shield on us right now. It looks tight, you can see the tint from it. Alright guys, so we're gonna actually watch Sam weld. Okay.
Ready to go?
Oh yeah. Guys.
That's nothing crazy, that's just a filler.
No, but still, like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we gotta do karaoke soon. yeah, for real. Let's see, which one would you use as the better example? I mean, I know they're the same, but...
They're both the same, but I guess you can see more of the frame right here.
Yeah, so for a little TV magic, guys, look at this. Where is it at?
Put up under there.
Yeah.
Right here. That steps down. That's the well that goes right there.
Yeah, so when he builds up all the weld, it's you know, it's all put together, it's all there to where when you grind it off. Oh, that's another thing. So
And right up in here, there's the other one.
you literally can't see it. If you butted two welds together and you think you're penetrating in welding, you grind that off.
So the reason is that we bevel it so that we can penetrate into that slug. The reason the slug is there, you want that to be your base material, like your backing for the weld, but also you want you think about it like the base material, and then like here's your fillets like that, and the base material is right here where my thumbs are at. You want it to be all inside of there. You don't want to just like stitch the metal together. You want to fuse all three of those together, like the slug and the two halves that you met.
Yeah,
they want to be all together, so that's how you make it one.
Like there are some people, like as they call it, YouTube mechanics, that just learn how to weld, and when they butt two things together flat and flat, like they could only assume they're getting penetration, but in reality, like they might just be jumping one top to the other and leaving the whole bottom. But when you dip it like that, there's no questioning that it's getting to that. So I mean,
penetrate all the way through.
But yeah, you can't even see. But these are the complete bikes. That's Sam, everyone. Beetle. I mean, now you really see what goes into it. Each build. Hopefully more to come. I mean, you got some other shows coming up and all that. Damn, yeah, this is what they look like, and that's only part of what goes into it. There's a lot of cutting and different things in between, but yeah, if you get the hardtail, you guys could do it yourselves or hit up Sam, he could do it for you. But last thing Momo said before she left, you guys are actually working out the prices on the rear section, the deluxe kit that comes with the oil bag and battery tray.
Yeah, we're figuring out all the odds and ends to where like a bare kit, and then to where like a deluxe, I guess you could call it. A kit was set up to someone who could have like wants to run the things that we fabricated for the kit itself. And
then will there be something on there like, or I feel like the other option of them bringing the frame to you tore up will be like maybe an in-person kind of deal, but
yeah. So like I guess like a base for that is like, so I guess we talked about it a while ago.
Yeah.
It's still in effect, and I've done it for a guy already. Just bring me, bare frame, everything torn off of it.
Like we started with in the video.
Exactly, just like that. I cut it up, I weld a hardtail section on it for you. It would probably most likely be the one with the battery tray and all that stuff, and the fender mount, and I'll get that welded up, and then whatever else you wanted to do from there, I could proceed, putting a bag on for you, and whatever else you wanted to do.
Powder coat.
Yeah, exactly, and that starts out at $1,500.
Yeah.
For the service plus the hardtail's included in that price, and then the labor as well.
Yeah, I mean there's some full frames for that price, but you got no say on the color. You're getting a raw frame, so that's not bad at all. Yeah, hopefully this opens up some doors. People really see what goes into it, and they see like what these bikes could look like when they're all done. Damn, that's not bad. I mean, I'm gonna leave, but I'm sure freaking. Do you already have lunch here?
I gotta finish welding.
Yeah, for sure you gotta. Damn.
I like to at least get it welded, and then I can be like, I just want to finish something before I just leave.
Oh, for sure.
I like to leave right in the middle.
No, I'm just saying, I get that.